So welcome back everyone. I have some huge updates regarding James Gunn's DCU which will really get you excited. So sit back, relax and enjoy this video. Before starting, I just want to make a small request. Talking about comic book movies, games and TV shows is my biggest passion. If you want me to continue doing this, I just want you to do me a small favor. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. It means the world to me. Okay, so let us begin. So the first update that we have is regarding the much-awaited Superman movie entitled Superman Legacy to be directed by the co-CEO of the DCU Mr. James Gunn. Recently Mr. Gunn took to his social media to express his reaction on the final round of auditions for Superman Legacy. He says that he was absolutely blown away by the remarkable performances of all the young actors auditioning for the role of the iconic characters of Clark Kent, Lois Lane, and Lex Luthor. One fan also asked him what was the hardest part of the audition process. James Gunn replied to him saying that the performances on display at the audition were incredible and there were only insignificant differences between the actors. So the hardest part for him was telling the actors who did not get selected to move on because they are not considered for the next stage in the selection process. And I can totally relate to him because you really feel for someone who gives so much effort to bring out his best performance in an audition like this. But this is an inevitable part. Only one person can get the job while the others unfortunately have no other choice. But now there are some insider reports which I collected from some websites as well as some of my personal sources. According to them, the choice for playing the lead character of Superman, Lois Lane and Lex Luthor has already been finalized unofficially and will be made official at San Diego Comic-Con this year. And those choices are the same ones which were reportedly rumored to be the top runners for playing these characters by several credible sources. They are David Corenswet as Superman aka Clark Kent, Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor and as Emma Mackey as Lois Lane. And I personally hope that they would end up playing the characters because they really have the looks to play these characters in the most comic-accurate way as possible. So personally, I am quite satisfied with these choices. Let me know your own thoughts in the comments below. Now we move on to the next update, that is Blue Beetle. Now there were a lot of confusion about the Blue Beetle movie as to whether it would be a part of the new DCU or will it be a part of the DCEU. But now all the confusions have been laid to rest as the director himself has officially confirmed that his movie is part of the new DCU headed by James Gunn. So that makes this movie quite more interesting because it will be the first movie of the new universe and will set the tone and the atmosphere for all the movies that would come later. This movie will let fans know the tone of the new universe and what kind of world James Gunn is trying to create. So this news has really got me pretty excited. The lead actor has also expressed his interest in expanding the Blue Beetle franchise to a trilogy because he feels that there is enough material in the character and his mythos to be just confined to one movie. So what do you think about this whole situation surrounding the Blue Beetle movie? Let me know in the comments. Now we move on to our last and final update, that is about the Swamp Thing movie, which is also a part of the new universe. Swamp Thing, according to me, is one of the most underrated DC characters who is also one of my personal favorites because of his unique looks and his overall backstory. I was very happy when I got to know that he would get a solo movie of his own as part of the new universe. Now we have some idea about the type of movie it would be thanks to the director James Mangold. He said in a recent interview that the Swamp Thing movie would be a very simple and self-contained gothic movie which will only be a small part of what would be a very large and extended universe. Now I do not know what exactly to feel about this, but you can say I am slightly on the happier side because a lot of movies these days are about world building and setting up future movies in the franchise while neglecting the simple aspects of the character. My best guess would be that this movie would show the origin of Swamp Thing and his background. So I think it is not a bad idea to keep the first movie in the franchise simple and grounded. What are your thoughts on the same? Please let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, have a great day.